Welcome back to MacNasty Wine Productions. Tonight, what type of wine are we going to be making, Michelle?
It's going to be a Bannaberry wine.
All right. But before we start, we're going to start off with a little bit of something that we've already made. This is from a previous batch. It is a very delicious cranberry pineapple apple. It turned out very good, very tasty. As you can see the clarity of the color here. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see it. So you can see we've been making some pretty good, decent wines lately and stuff. Lachey, Brittany, would you like a glass?
Yes,
Brittany?
please.
So what we want to do tonight is, again, the name of the wine that we're making tonight is an Bannaberry. As you can see, we've already pre-cut our fresh fruit. We follow a 7-step process where we cut up all of our fruit, have it basically prepared in order to go into the bucket. As you can see, I always like to add a few apples into my wine. And for some reason, those apples kind of mellow out the taste and stuff. As you can see, I have my apples. I have my strawberries just cut up. We also have some freshly mashed up blackberries. And also, as you can see over here, our bananas. We do a variety of different ingredients. But what we like to do is we like to make different types of blends of wine, different blends of fruit. And again, this is a Bannaberry. This is our first time making the Bannaberry. On our first production, we had a strawberry pineapple. So tonight we're kind of exploring with a different recipe that we got off of EC Cross. Again, that's where we get all of our ingredients from, and also we get all of our wine productions. Also, I forgot to point out, we have our water here, 5 gallons of water. We have our bucket here with our mesh net so that we can put our fruit in, and we also have our bags of sugar there and stuff. So, Lachey, you want to go through and talk about your different blends, and while she's doing those blends, Brittany, would you be so kind to go ahead and start pouring our fruit into our mesh bag here? And I'm going to have me a little taste of our cranberry pineapple. Take it away, ladies.
As he said, the recipe comes from EC Cross. This recipe calls for acid blend, yeast nutrient, peptic enzyme, and we always like to add Camden tablets. Once again, Camden tablets are for clarity and also to be antibacterial. Ready? This wine consists of bananas, crushed blackberries, sliced strawberries. We usually like to slice them into halves, and peeled and not peeled, but apples.
And again, we like to follow a 7-step process. We prepare our fruit, we put it into our net. Step 1. Step 2 is basically we pour in our water, all of our ingredients, mix them in, and we let it sit for 5 to 7 days, and we cover it with a towel. We don't close it off completely. We like to leave it so it has a little breathing room. And we let it sit for approximately 24 hours. After that 24 hours, that's when we go in and we put the airlock in it. And we usually let it sit in that airlock also for a couple of days. After it sits in there, we transfer it into our primary fermenter, which we have in one of our wine-making rooms back in another compartment of our home. All right? So again, a 7-step process, and we usually let our wine sit for about 30 days. We let it start clearing, then we'll turn it again, let it sit for about another 30 days. We like to let our wine age for approximately 60 to 90 days. And as you can see, I have my 2 handy helpers here. Lachey, she's pouring up the ingredients. And Brittany has finished pouring in our different apples. All you can see, we always decore our apples. We take the cores and we basically just throw them away. We don't include the apples and seeds in with our wines. All right, there we go. All right, we got it. Now Lachey has the ingredients there. All right, and she pours it in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all that's left to do in our first 2 steps is that we're going to add our Camden tablets. As you see, Lachey is crushing our Camden tablets in there now. I like to add those Camden tablets because the Camden tablet is kind of a safeguard to prevent you from any type of bacteria growing in your wine and stuff. So I recommend that you always use Camden tablets. and you're transferring your wine, especially at the beginning and especially at the end prior to bottling. And again, only thing that's left for us to do now is add our water. As you see right here, we use we purchase bottled water, and also we have a 25-pound bag. Shay, how much sugar does this blend call for?
10.5 pounds.
This blend calls for 10.5 pounds. And for you people who like to have sweeter wines, as your wine begins to ferment, you would notice that after that first fermentation process, there may be a need, depending on if you like your wine sweeter or not, or you can wait to the very end and add kind of like a conditioner in there. But we kind of stick to the basis of just basic wine, and we just continue to add a little bit of sugar, and we sweeten it to our taste. Some of our wines are sweet. Some of our wines we like a little bit dry. The wife, Geraldine, she likes her wines more dry. But my daughters, they like their wines a little bit more sweeter. I'm kind of an in between the line type of guy and stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Phase 1 of our Bannaberry. We'll see you in 30 days. MacNasty Productions.
MacNasty.
MacNasty.